Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Brushfire Builds. Today we're doing a downgrade of a build. Don't worry about the dust here. As you've probably seen, it's not running anymore. The old 62 Ford Falcon two-door. Careful there. Wagon. So we're going to try and see exactly what happened. We more or less know what happened. But we're going to try and tear it down and show you exactly where we're at. So last time you seen this thing, it was running around, but she started knocking pretty hard. Unfortunately, poor girl. So today, we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty and we're gonna figure out why it's knocking. Get ready. Hey, watch this line. All right, we'll start off the easy part, taking the valve cover off. Not that hard. By the way, guys, this thing's gonna end up getting some kind of V8 swap. We've, not a huge budget on this channel, so we're trying to figure out how and what to do. But we've been looking at Ford Explorers. From what you guys have said on YouTube and the internet, and apparently it's probably common knowledge, but the Explorer 5.0 has the GT40 heads. I don't know. It's a start. And I feel, you know, you can use Mustang parts on these things from what I've been told. So the swap shouldn't be that hard. We just need to get some money to do it. Anyway, let's get the old Chrome will get you home twisties off. Let's see if the old giant fans do their job. Let's get you back down in the nitty gritty here. Alright. 2.5 left. Yeah, the poor 200's already, well, not running. We were having ignition problems anyway, so we're gonna have to do a whole new ignition switch. Probably end up doing something like a painless wiring harness, which for myself, all wiring is a pain. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Oh, that was a, there's the problem, PCV. Came off a little too easy, didn't it? Okay. I think we may have found the problem. Let's get this out of here. Oh, there's your problem. Good. Good. Not so good. Good. Seen better days. Good. Good. Missing. You gotta be honest. It's probably savable. Probably throw some rods in. See what happens. But yeah, that's not good. It's not good at all. Well, I'd kind of like to see why they bent. Why the old push rods bent. So, all things considered, probably not going to do a whole lot with this engine anymore. Want to rip her apart? Let's do it. I think 15? Probably a 17, isn't it? Oh, he was right at the start, even though it's probably not a 15, it's probably. Let's get her torn apart here. Guys should probably find a box to put this stuff in. Guy has procured box. What I'd like to know, did piston meet valve and did valve meet piston? Not bad. Not bad. Seen better days. Not bad. Definitely seen better days. Bent. I mean, it just, you know, bent until it fell out. Cap there. Not bad. Not terrible. Toast. Not the worst. Not bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. So it's only a couple of cylinders, really. But a couple of cylinders kind of, you know, when it's not wanting to run, kind of puts us in a hole. So the question is, do I tear it all the way down, pull the head off, or just let it ride? What do you think? Let's tear it down. I got nothing else to do today. Yeah. All right, that's off. The exhaust is going to be a problem. Yeah. No, the exhaust is tight. I don't know what you're talking about. No, the exhaust is super tight, not loose at all, not even a little bit. You didn't see this. All right, I got the last stud out. That's tight. Just gotta get the exhaust off. Exhaust is officially off. We can now lift the head. Now let's see if my weak able butt can do it. Should probably find a home for it first. How about another box? We're just going to put it on top of that box right there. Let's get this out. Another ground. Nope, that is a temp sensor, it looks like. Really janky. You know, it doesn't actually seem that bad. Doesn't actually seem too bad. Pistons, I don't really see, I mean, they're dark and all. Maybe right there. I don't really see much of piston slap though, or piston valves. That one's full of coolant, but that's probably from just taking the head off without draining the coolant like an idiot. You know, I think it's rebuildable. So at this point, I'm not exactly sure what happened. Huh. That's, it's gonna be a mystery. Try and figure out exactly what happened. I think we could rebuild it pretty easily. Clean it up, throw a head gasket on it, get some push rods, maybe some guides, rockers. I think we'd be all right. Huh. Weird. Well, you know, on the old 62, I thought we were going to have, you know, broken pistons. You know, I still haven't flipped the valve or the head over, so still got that to look at, but pistons look fine. Dark. I'm truly surprised with the way she was running and stopped running, and the fact that we had all those bent push rods. I thought we'd have at least a couple of pistons slapping the valves, but I guess not. So let's take a quick look at here at the head, and we'll go from there. This might be rebuildable. We may be able to save this engine yet, or V8 swap it. You know, you got to let me know in the comments below what you're thinking we should do. I'm liking that V8 swap you guys are thinking about, but is it feasible? Can we do it? What kind of V8 should we put in it? Should we go LS, or should we stay pure to the purity of Ford? Comment down below. Let's go look at the head. Well, there you have it. Looks like we found the problem. Problem is valves were getting stuck. Bent the push rods. Could send the head out, get it rebuilt, clean up the head, clean up the block, turn this little straight 6, 200 cubic inch into a pisser, or do we just V8 swap it? Get the good sound, burn some rubber, a different trans than that 2-speed Power Glide. That trans is also puking every time we put fluid into it, so I don't see if that's the point. Give a shout out to our biggest sponsor, R3 Auto Work and R3 Motor Work out of Tennessee. You guys are really helping us out. Just got a plasma cutter from them. Going to be working on the 76 Celica soon, doing some cutting, maybe some welding. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Dubby.gg. You want some jitterless energy? They're the people to go to. Oh, I've been using that every single morning on that mystery flavor. Pretty sure it's a grape. It's just absolutely delicious. Use code SOA. Speaking of code SOA, Oxido. They've got some nice lights. I mean, you've seen them on the Camry, you've seen them on the Sequoia, and even the Celica's running them. Code SOA. Moose Knuckle, always a big shout out to you guys. Love their equipment. Easiest knuckles to use on the block. Never have to worry about them falling off the truck. Code SOA YT10. Get you 10% off. Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment down below. Leave a like. If you're liking this content on the old 64, let me know. We want to keep going with it. We want to slap a motor in it, and the only way we can do it is with your guys' help. So thank you once again for watching. Hey, remember, you're worth it. Get out there. Brush Fire Builds. We'll see you on the next video. Later, guys. Man, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? Anyway, clean the thing up. Do. Wait, you guys are still here? Why? The video's over, guys. Get out of here. Go click a different video. What are you doing?